Have you ever experienced shin pain in the saddle? This is a pretty common complaint among distance riders, and the tricky thing about it is that it can have more than one cause. And you first need to understand the cause in your case in order to apply the correct solution and resolve it for good. Many riders jump straight to gear fixes. And sure, you could try longer or shorter stirrup leathers, stirrup turners, irons with a swivel, slanted stirrups, wider, deeper, narrower stirrups, softer or firmer pads in the footbeds, wider or more supportive shoes, or even custom orthotics. One or a combination of those things really might work, but how long is all that experimentation going to take? And how much is it going to cost? What if you first tried addressing any physical issues for free? So let's talk about how we can work on our bodies to prevent or minimize shin pain, especially from two of the most common causes: shin splints and compartment syndrome. Shin splints are technically called medial tibial stress syndrome. They occur when repeated stress causes small tears and inflammation in the tissues around your tibia or shin bone. With shin splints, you'll most likely feel the pain on the lower inside front of your shin. Shin splints tend to result from poor ankle mobility, tight calves, and weak shin muscles, combined with unaccustomed use, like when running too much too soon or doing a long distance ride. That's why your essential program includes various calf stretches, the active wall pushes for ankle flexibility, and the combat stretch, where you lift your toe and work the front of your shin. Shin splints can certainly be caused by distance riding, and they can often be prevented by the stretching and strengthening exercises that we've discussed. However, if you have shin pain, don't automatically assume that it is shin splints. There's another potential culprit. Have you ever heard of compartment syndrome? Compartment syndrome is different. Chronic or exertional compartment syndrome builds up over time, again from repeated stress on the same muscles. But what happens is the muscles swell inside their wrapper of fascia, which is that thin, tough membrane that wraps around the muscle to hold all the fibers together. You can picture it like a sausage swelling inside its casing while you cook it on the grill. It can be extremely painful. All that pressure restricts blood flow and therefore oxygen and nutrient delivery to the muscle. Compartment syndrome feels like intense pressure in the muscle along the outside of your shin bone, not the inside like shin splints. And it may be a bit higher up the leg. You might also have visible swelling or tightness of the muscle, and the swelling can even cause nerve tingling or weakness in the foot. Because compartment syndrome can get serious and cause actual damage, it's wise to consult your doctor if you feel like this might be the case for you. It was for me, and I managed to resolve it with a combination of custom orthotics and foam rolling of those muscles at the front of my shins at the first hint of pain. Say you don't have shin splints or compartment syndrome, but you just want to be smart about preventing shin pain. When riding, you can practice relaxing to drop your heels rather than forcing them down. Imagine your weight sliding down your back through your seat and into your heels. Let those calf muscles stretch gently toward the ground. You can also consistently do exercises to strengthen your core and back muscles so you remain stable in the saddle without relying on jammed down heels. Whether you're dealing with shin pain or are simply motivated to avoid it in the future, it pays to pay attention to these three things: ankle joint mobility, calf flexibility, and strong muscles at the front of your shins. That's all built into your essential program. So keep at it, athlete.